What's up, guys? So today we're going to be tackling another heavy video. This is by Fit for an Autopsy. It's called Black Mammoth. And this was written when the news in America was blowing up. America and Canada was blowing up about the Dakota Access Pipeline that was supposed to go through a Native American Sioux tribe's territory. Um, that's kind of the point of this song, is talking about desecrating sacred ground for people that have lived here much longer than us, and whether or not it's appropriate to do so, which it's not. But anyway, I'll talk more about it at the end of this video. This whole situation turned out really sad. So at any rate, I will discuss it further at the end of this. Well, that was typical of Fit for an Autopsy. Vocal wise, very typical. Musically, very typical. Anything new? Not really. Um, as far as the politics and everything go, you should never, personally, my personal opinion, and that is not shared by lawmakers or politicians or really any. I don't know. I don't know who shares it. I don't know who doesn't. But as far as what people have done in the past, as far as if there's sacred sites, ceremonial rite sites, if there's history in that place, like you don't see us building pipelines through Williamsburg and the historic district of Philadelphia. Um, so because because of the fact that there's an alternate route that could have been done to like get the pipeline done without disturbing that area, 100% they should not have gone into a reservation that was specifically like protected land for these people, the Sioux tribe, and that's that. Sigh. I, the world's a depressing place. If you can't respect other people's property or sacred land, the things that their family, their ancestors are literally like resting at, like how do you think, like if you went into Washington D.C. and said, okay, we're China, we're gonna tear down the White House and the Capitol building and the Washington Monument and um, the tomb of the undead soldier or the unknown soldier, sorry, um, and we're just gonna stick the giant Japanese stuff here, and it's gonna become a sweatshop that Americans have to work in. I don't think um, us Americans would be very pleased about that. So it kind of goes back to mutual respect. Have some respect for what people have gone through and what people have done for centuries, and don't come barging in here and just cruelly kill people and take away their shit. I don't know how many, if anybody died in that. I don't know enough about that particular incident to give a educated opinion, but just on a personal level, you don't just trample on someone's history and be like, no, I can make money on it, so I'm going to make money on your history. Here we go. No, that's not appropriate at all. Um, very similar to some of thy art is murder stuff that I've reacted to, or I'm not sure if I'm putting it out first or next, but at any rate, the sad thing about metal is it's hard to find metal songs that are not just completely depressing when it comes to talking about actual issues or actual problems that are going on in the world today. It's very hard to find music that's uplifting in metal. And that's not to say that you need to stick your head in the sand and ignore what's going on in the world, but you can if all you think is that everything out there is terrible, everything is negative, everything is falling apart, then that's going to shape how you act. And you're going to be like, well, there's no hope, everything's lost, so why try, basically. And that's not true. There's plenty that people can still do. It doesn't have to be donating thousands of dollars. It doesn't have to be even going somewhere else. Like, if everybody decided, okay, I'm going to take care of my neighborhood, I'm going to treat people with respect and be nice to people, I'm going to talk to people, like if they have a different political opinion than me, I'll talk to them. I'll actually listen. I'll try to have a discussion and not just beat them down with rhetoric like, oh, you support Trump, you're a racist. Oh, you support Obama, you're a libtard. Like, there's no reason to do things like that. Like, why don't you learn why this person's a liberal? Why don't you learn why this guy supports Trump? Maybe there's something behind it that you didn't think of, so talk about it. However, there's not much to discuss about situations like this. If you're disrupting someone's family history, like I said, just so you can profit off of the oil underneath the ground, then take the extra money that the government gave you and or could easily give you and build that pipeline to go a different route and get the oil. You don't have to destroy their land to do that. So that's my take on that. But if you want me to talk about other stuff besides music, let me know. I will. I love talking. Even if I'm not super educated on things, I love talking. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Like, subscribe, all that jazz, comment. Let's start a discussion going. Keep it civil at any rate. Peace!